Hey everyone, this is Nate from EZscreenprint.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how I've been doing my color separation using the free program Inkscape. I've shown you how I did it in GIMP, which is also free, and then also how I did it in Illustrator, which is very much not free. So with Inkscape, I went and found the image I wanted to do a color separation of. I'm going to do BB-8 from Star Wars. So all I did was drag and drop the image right from the internet. I'm just going to drag and drop it right into Inkscape. And then I'm going to go up on, what I just did was I went up to Path and trace the bitmap, and then this window should pop up. And I'm going to choose, in the second box at the bottom, I'm going to choose Colors. And then over there on the right, I'm going to say I want 3 different colors. Then I'm going to say OK. So if I exit out of that box, you can see here, now I have the same image, but it's been reduced down to 3 colors. There's like a light gray, the orange, and the dark gray. So what I want to do is I'm going to right click on my image. I guess the first thing I'm going to do is remove that image and then delete the original out of the file. So I'll just get rid of the original. So here's my copy that's been flattened into 3 colors. Okay, I'm going to right click on the image, and I'm going to choose ungroup, because right now it's all one image. But what I want to do is say ungroup, and now each color is separate. So I don't need the light gray color. I'm just going to select just the light gray and delete it out. And that was a mistake. Undo. So now I'm going to choose just the light gray. Alright, so now all I'm left with is the dark gray and the orange. And those are the 2 colors I want to use for my print. So now I'm going to select both colors together, and I want to scale up this image. I want to make sure it fills up the whole page, make it as big as possible. So I'm going to go to Object, Transform, choose the Scale tab, and now I'm going to increase it by 200%, say Apply, and that's pretty good. That's where I want it. So the next step is to create another file, a separate file for one of the colors. So I've got, I want to have my orange color in one file and then the dark gray in the other file. So what I'm going to do is, start adjusting my window here, I'm going to go and create a new file. So File, New. I'm just going to choose the default settings, and then a brand new window should pop up, and it does, right over there. So I'm going to drag it over. Alright, so now I'm going to select the whole image. I'm going to choose both colors for right now. I'm going to copy my image. So you can just say Control-C, or you can go up to Edit and say Copy. Either way, Copy or Control-C. And then go back to my original, the second window I made, the second file. And then I'm going to paste it in there. Alright, so I hit paste, and so now I have 2 copies of BB-8 here. So I want to make 2 separate transparencies, so I'm going to need 2 separate files, one for each color, layer, whatever you want to call it. So I'm dragging this one into the middle of the page, Alright, so now I'm ready to create the two separate colors. So in this one, I'm going to select the orange color and then hit delete. And I'm left with just the gray. So that's what I'm going to screen print gray. But in order to make my transparency, I need to print it out completely black onto the transparency. So I need to select the gray. I go up to Objects, Fill and Stroke. It's going to give you this pane. You can select your image, and it gives you these options to mess around with what color you want it to be. And so all I'm going to do is slide the slider all the way over to black. That way it's pure black. And then that's ready to be printed. So now we need to go back to the other image, the other file. Alright, so this one's going to be a little bit different because when you make the three different colors, it does something kind of weird. So if I just select the gray and try to delete the gray out, you can see that there's actually overlap in some of the orange. And I don't want them to overlap because when I screen print, I'm going to end up having two colors in the same area. It's just not going to look right. So what I want to do is, instead of deleting the gray out like that, what I want to do is use that level and do the same thing I did before, except for instead of making it black, I'm going to use the slider and make it white. So I'm going to go up to Object, Fill and Stroke, and then while the gray is selected, I'm going to drag the slider all the way over to white until it disappears. And that's what I want my orange to look like. I don't want all that orange down at the bottom of the ball because it'll overlap with my other layer. So now I'm going to select the orange layer and make it black, just like the other one. Alright, and now these are ready to be, they're both ready. All you have to do is print these out and you're ready to start screen printing. I actually made a t-shirt of this, so go and check out that video. I'll leave a link below. And if you found it helpful, subscribe. Thanks very much.